Damn it. He's still in there. Right here, there's two.
Chatterbait pictures?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. I'm shooting a little video on it. That's a medium rod. That's the difference in a spinning rod and a casting rod. See that?
Swallowed that thing.
Yeah, you can see it in there. You got all of it. I got it out. There it is. A chatterbait. That's another 30+ inch fish. Let's get him in the water. Oh, well, he wants to go. He wants to go. Hey, little tip for you guys. I've been fishing out here in Louisiana for about 3.5 weeks now, and there's a lot of baits that can be very productive out here. But we've had some challenging weather. You would never know that from the skies above today. Of course, today's my day off. So, and as good as it looks out here, I'm not going fishing today. I am just not going fishing today. But if some of you guys have been paying attention to what's been going on in the Gulf right now, you know there's been a ton of rain, a lot of cloud cover. And out here, I've had to try to expand my strike zone to make sure that my customers catch fish. And there's a couple of baits that really do that well. Spoons, 1/2 ounce spoons do an excellent job. Spinner baits do an excellent job. But by far, my favorite is the chatterbait. The chatterbait does the best job. And I have been using the Evo style chatterbait in that 3/8 weight. This thing has the startup inertia of a jackhammer. So as soon as it hits the water and you do the first pull on that handle, I pull on that handle and it's already rattling. It's talking. And your window of attraction goes from like in here with another bait or maybe in here to way out here fast. Sounds like a crab. Even when you're throwing it in zones where you're not seeing crabs, it draws fish. I have sheephead follow it all the way back to the boat. I've caught plenty of redfish and black drum on this thing. And I use a number of trailers. I like straight tail, more straight tail style trailers for these baits instead of paddle tail trailers. Paddle tail trailers sometimes interrupt the flow of the chatter blade. So I like the straight baits more, and it gives it a lot of body roll, and the action on a LazTech is wicked with these jerk shads. So I'll peg a 3 or a 3.5 or a 4-inch scented jerk shad on the back of this thing. Z-Man scented jerk shad just adds a little bit more scent in the water. Drives them crazy. They bite it. They hold on that extra second, that nanosecond that you need to get tight on them. They've got a really sturdy clip on this. If you've been watching my YouTube channel, you've been noticing how close I'm catching them to the boat and how well they stay solidly hooked with that big beefy hook there. It is a solid equipment. Z-Man makes excellent products for both bass fishing and for saltwater inshore fishing. I can't say enough about them. If you want a little bit bigger profile, use the chatter spike. I've been using that as well. It gives me a little bit more weight and a little bit more buoyancy. If I'm fishing on the lower tide levels, I'll put the chatter spike on so it'll sink a little bit slower when I'm rolling. I don't have to roll it as fast. But this has been an excellent tool for me while I've been out here. And if you've never thrown a chatterbait, or you think a chatterbait's only for dirty water for redfish or black drum or flounder, I'm telling you, flounder killer. You'll catch plenty of black drum on these things. You'll catch plenty of red drum on these things. I've caught snook on them as well. And it's a low light bait if you're fishing in a clear water fishery, but this time of year, whether you're fishing Florida or Texas where the water might be a little cleaner, or even the upper Gulf Coast where you're gonna see a little stained water, you'll still do really, really well with a chatterbait. Just fish it in lower light if you have to. But anytime I've got a little chop on the water, I got lower light levels, or I've got a little stain in the water, or plenty of weedy stuff in the water, I'm using a chatterbait, and I think so should you. Give it a try.